Well, thank God it's Friday, and thank God for back-to-back uploads. What the heck is going on? Are we doing daily episodes now? No, we are definitely not, but what we are doing is we're taking on Tottenham today in the Champions League round of 16. We were the best team in this year's qualifiers. We scored the most amount of points, and yet the only team that has managed to beat us in the Champions League was this Tottenham side. However, as you will remember, that's not the only time we faced them. We've also faced them in the Champions League final in the previous season. So what does this mean? Will Tottenham have their revenge on us, or will we have their revenge for them? We have two games for you guys today. We're taking on Tottenham twice, and let's jump into the weekend and let's jump into the game. Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for U18. Welcome back to another episode, and like I said, a back-to-back episode. I don't have the capacity to do daily uploads, but sometimes needs must. We have to do this. Last episode, we have taken on TSC, where we've taken on our beautiful old manager, old friend, old buddy, old club legend, Nikola Antic. And today, we are, in fact, not taking him on. We are taking on instead Ange Postecoglou, who is amazing. And he's actually going to be playing with three midfielders today, which is going to suck because we have just the one. Just like you guys will remember, we have taken on Tottenham in our very first game in the Champions League this year. And we have somehow lost against them. I'm not really sure how that happened, but hey, it happened. We always have slow starts. Did they get stronger in the transfer window? No, they have not. Did they get weaker in the transfer window? They've sold Pedro Porro. I don't understand. What are you doing? What is going on inside your head? I mean, their squad is good, but they're playing a center defensive midfielder / center back at right back with 9 crossing, and they don't have any good right backs. What? Are they in trouble? I don't really know, but that just only means good things for us. Unfortunately, they do have a strong midfield, and we're playing with this. Yeah, and this is going to be a starting lineup for today, and we have issues. First of all, we have one holding midfielder, holding the midfield against 3 midfielders, which is going to be fun. Another issue is that we're missing a lot of key players. For example, Villagra has come back from injury, which sucks. We have Prodanovic coming back from injury. We have Milovanovic coming back from injury. And we have Estevao coming back from injury. So, not good. We're missing a lot of key players, especially in this role here and actually also on the wings. So, it's going to suck just a little bit. However, our starting lineup is still strong and we're still quite formidable. So in goal, we're going to have Ederson with Lukeba and Zabarni as the back 3. Barco, Martel, Cesar Augusto are going to be our 3 defensive players. And that's it because you don't need any more. And up front, the awesome 5 at the front trequartista formation with Serenic, Deans, Saldana, Bolaños, and Vivieros. So this is going to be a test for Deans, right? If he can play well today, he will show me that I was right to reject the £200 million offer. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, please go watch last episode. It was literally yesterday. So you might have missed it. You could have been like, wait, I usually watch Thursday episodes on Fridays, but there's a Friday episode on Friday. Yeah, so watch the Thursday first and then come back here. I appreciate it. But hit likes on both. I would also like that. Likes are good. Views are good. You guys are good. Hopefully, Partizan is going to be good as well. Let's freaking go. We're playing away. It's terrifying. So it's just going to be game commentary for you guys today, which sometimes is good, sometimes it's not good. It could be a lot of talking. How are they going to line up against us? They're going to put an aging Christensen on the left-hand side, and he's going to be facing Saldana. Sometimes you're just at a loss for words. You just hope that someone out there can make sense. Tell me in the comments if that makes sense. I mean, they're going to boss us in the midfield most likely, and they're probably going to put Christensen as an inverted wing back. However, we should be confident in the way we are attacking, but at the same time, we do have a slightly weaker side today, which is worrying. So for the second game, it's going to be a bit better, as Martel is going to start from the start. Barco is going to put a cross in. Saldana will jump up. He won't get it. I don't remember the last time he started, especially at this stage in the Champions League. I mean, by now, this guy has completely been outpaced by everyone in the squad. But injuries means that old heroes have to be called up. I hope he's back. I hope he's available. I hope he's gonna kick ass today. As Bolaños finds Barco on the left-hand side, there's some space. Put in a nice cross. He forgets about it. Eric Martel finds Lachlan Deans, who finds Viveiros, the Serbian international. Juan David Viveiros, who's not actually a Serbian international. He's just got the Serbian passport. He takes it out. He starts throwing it to his fans. And it's not his fans. As you can see, it's the wrong fans. It's the Tottenham fans. So they're very confused why this young man just scored and is showing his Serbian passport, but it doesn't matter. We're 1-0 ahead against Tottenham in the first minute. Something like this happened in the final, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check out the final. It's literally linked at the very top of my channel. Click it. So yeah, click it, say hi, as I'm watching a kickoff highlight on the 2nd minute. Are we going to see something hilarious? And by something hilarious, I mean quick goals. No, Castelo will cover, which is good. We're going to play it out to Barco. Just a little bit more. I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just when you play FM, you get anxiety, you know? And maybe something to talk about with a therapist being like, hey, why are you like this, FM? And they'll be like, I understand. Although Bolaños, Barco, and I think the anxiety is going to have to lie with Ange. Because Lachie Deans, the £200 million player, has literally shown why Liverpool want him. I mean, to be fair, the goal was created by Bolaños, who's had the most amazing recovery in a football player I've ever seen. He's had a had a great start to the season, collapsed, and is now carrying the team to victory. But don't forget Lachie Deans. 19 goals or 18 goals in the season for a guy who hasn't scored more than 10 previously is silly. But there are more highlights. We are starting incredibly well, which means I have to think of subs at halftime. Bissouma is on the ball. Ugodje is there, or Dogie. He's going to find some space. He does find the back of the net instead. And just like his name suggests, the destiny is for us to have a very close game. Yeah, this came out of absolutely nowhere. How did this happen? This guy got a bit of time on the ball. He took a shot and Ederson could do absolutely nothing against it. To be fair, great shot. Okay, so after our 2 quick goals, I think Tottenham are trying to get 2 goals back themselves. Bissouma is on the ball. Has the momentum shifted? The answer is yes, because he hit someone. Is there going to be an offside shout? There isn't. Who the hell did he hit? What happened here, folks? Is something that I've never seen before. We went 2-0 up, and then we went back to 2-2. So if you were late by any chance, because apparently the transport to get to Tottenham Stadium is actually quite rubbish. I mean, no offense, Tottenham fans, it's really bad. So you missed 4 goals if you're like 20 minutes late. And then probably what's going to happen now is that there's going to be no more chances, which is hilarious. Yeah, like I said, you probably missed everything, and you're now just sitting there going, I was expecting a cool game. Now I see nothing. Although Castello is going to have to track back Sar. Sar is pacey, but we've somehow recovered. Who's made that recovery run? Who's the hero that slowed him down? Zabarny. But now he's out of position. Kulusevski finds Javi Guerra and hits the post. Oh my god, we're being found out. We messed around and we found out. And unfortunately, we have all the possession, but we have lost the momentum. Although to be fair, no, we haven't. We're still doing well. It's just they are hitting us on the counters, which makes sense with the formation that we have. But Cesar Augusto is having a crap game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the boys that they're playing absolutely trash. Lee. And then I'm going to... Oh no, Soldania is also playing bad. Oh no, I'm going to take off Augusto. And I'm going to do... what am I going to do? Do I put on Yap? I can't. He's not that good. I wish I could have Mitrovic. I wish I could have anyone else. Milovanovic. Do I put on Mitrovic at this rate? Oh, he hasn't been good for a long, long time. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put Bolaños on the left. Switch him with Deans. And then put on Mitrovic. Or do I put on Shikayev? I'll put on Mitrovic. Stick him as an advanced forward. And hopefully that's enough. I mean, there's few players not performing, like Bolaños as well, but I can't sub everyone out, can I? I mean, it all started so well, so what the hell happened here? Well, I mean, to be fair, it is a high risk, high reward sort of tactic, and I guess the risk is being quite risky when you're playing against Oscar when you're playing against Owen and you're playing against Kulusevski, they will abuse that space, and they are kind of abusing that space. That highlight led to absolutely nothing, but this corner might, as Oscar will find some time to cross. Romero will jump up, Ederson, and Deans tries to clear it, and Lachlan Dean scored in his own goal as well. No. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Unfortunate, lucky, bullshit. Oh, we need to chase the game. They don't deserve it as well. They've just had 3 lucky shots out of nowhere, and they've just managed to get a good XG. I mean, I haven't seen a highlight from us since like 1997. It's been a while. Yeah, I will agree. And it's time for some subs potentially, as long as we don't concede 4 goals in a row, which would be absolutely amazing. I guess Ange has realized that we are playing a very attacking formation, but there needs to be something done against this, because yeah, we're not controlling any plays, as Doyle will find some space on the ball. I need to drop back to a 4 in the middle formation, I think. Kulusevski will find Javi Guerra, who finds Doyle. They are shooting from outside the box, so it's not even like they're bossing us. It's just, you know, every single chance they have, they're getting the ball somewhere. So Srvenic is dead tired, so I'm going to give a chance for Yap to play in the midfield. I'll make him a deep lying playmaker, drop Martel to be a ball winning midfielder, although I will move Bolaños on the left. Do we have any more subs? Lukeba is playing badly, so I'm gonna take him off as well and play Gilson. That is what is going on. Today is not a good day at all. Let's keep chasing. Maybe something will lead to something, and we will at least rescue a draw. I did not expect that I have to settle for a draw at the start of this episode. I mean, I swear to God, are we going to have a single highlight after the quick 1-2 we had at the start? What has happened to my boys? Absolutely nothing good. Although we have a counter of our own. Lucky Deans finds Zabarny. I know you've scored in both nets, son, but I want you to give a higher... Well, I guess basically score more than that the goal, and then we'll be absolutely fine. Zabarny plays it all the way to the back towards... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Tommy Doyle. I am sorry. I will not respect a team that uses Tommy Doyle to score against me. This guy played center back last time we've met him, for Christ's sake. And, wait. Didn't he play for City? Unbelievable. What an awful pass from Ederson leads to Doyle, who just slots it in. We have collapsed 4 goals against this side. What? I mean, this team is going to be our kryptonite, I guess, despite the fact that we beat them in the final. I'm going to put on Zdravkovic as a last resort and then pray that his pace will be enough. I don't even know what the backup to this is. If we're not scoring the goals with this tactic, with what tactic are we going to score? I have no freaking clue. But the way that this is going is a very unexpected way. We need just one goal, and then I can kind of not even rest easy, but have some faith at home, because at home we can cook. Apparently away, the only thing we can cook is, well, some rotten eggs, I think. Zdravkovic, though, did not get the pass to it. Tommy Doyle is bossing us. Oscar has some time on the ball, but Martel is there to cover. Yap is there to cover. Yap takes a shot, and Yap scores his first goal for the club in what was the biggest collapse in Partizan history since, name one. This was the worst. This is by far the worst, but thankfully Yap comes back, and we are being slowly found out, I think, with this tactic in terms of, you know, we need to tweak it. If it doesn't work, we need to tweak it. But to be fair, I did not expect to concede 4 goals, okay? Especially with these match stats, and I think time is going to trickle away, and we lost the first leg. Now we have to play the second. I mean, we've come back from worse, but will a 1-goal deficit be something that messes us up? I mean, to be fair, no, it won't, because I don't think it's going to be a 0-0 game. I feel like it's going to be a massive, crazy, absolutely insane game with lots of goals in the next one as well. But 4-3 is exactly what we expected from this game. A massive goal difference. And I'm just surprised. We scored in the second, we scored in the fourth, and then we conceded on the 8th and the 19th. I don't know what happened here. Maybe if we do this again, we drop straight away the players. But for now, we are taking on Tottenham after the game against Železničar, where we have some time to rest players. So let's wait for this game. Hopefully some players will come back, and then I'll see you guys in a second against Tottenham. So in some good news, that game against Železničar gave us plenty of time to chill out and relax and rotate our players. And we still managed to win 6-0. Hopefully that's an omen of things to come. Well, I mean, first of all, it was a beautiful game where every single person has gotten a goal, which is quite nice. We've got Zdravkovic on the score sheet, Saldania, Villagra, Barco, Bolaños, and Mitrovic. Literally everyone took their turn. We played quite well, but that is to be expected. Most importantly, the squad was slightly rotated with like Gilson, Beas playing from the left at the start, Shikayev, Monero, Zdravkovic, all those players getting some game time. And most importantly, everyone is back. Everyone is kind of fit, and Pradanovic is back, which is quite nice. Yes, he's only available for 45 minutes, but that's when we start the best as well. So, is this going to be our best starting lineup that we can think of? Technically, I'm not really sure. I'm considering whether or not to drop Augusto and put Teklak on the right and put Villagra in the midfield. Let's think real quick if that's the best plan. I mean, of course that's the best plan. I am going to give Teklak the space. I'm going to put Villagra in the midfield because he's been doing quite well for us in that position. And one day, I hope freaking Augusto starts playing better and learning and improving, because I've spent a lot of money on him and I expect more. But apart from that, the squad is, well, almost at its peak. We are missing Milovanovic and we are missing Estevao. But for now, Ederson, Lukeba, and Gilson as the back three. Barco, Villagra, Teklak. We like talking in threes, don't we? Absolutely hilarious. Saranic on the left, Deans in the middle, Pradanovic on the right-hand side, Bolaños and Viveiros leading the line. It's good to see all our top players coming back. Unfortunately, Saranic is having a quieter season this year, despite the fact that I am playing him a bit further up the field. Maybe that could have been a bit nicer. I mean, he's gotten the player of the season last year, so that's quite good. And yeah, I don't know, man. I hope that we do a bit better against Tottenham, because I was quite disappointed in the way the things shook out last game. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for some silly mistakes, I feel like I would have been just chilling out here, drinking some nice little drink, chilling, watching the game, playing at home, man. I could have been happy and I could have been relaxed. And Kulusevski's playing instead of Owen. Is he injured? Well, even more interesting, Savio's on the right-hand side. So, Gluch, Kulusevski, and Savio. So it's going to be quite, I guess, rotation heavy. I feel like they're going to be switching places between the three of them, which is what I would do if I was playing an FM in real life. But we are playing at home. All of their mumbo jumbo does not matter, because we should be dominating here today, because you fans are watching. You love this team. Make sure that Tottenham are scared. We are all going to hit encourage all together, and hopefully that will lead to a win. We're just one goal down, and we tend to score a lot of goals. Can we pull it off? Mickey van de Ven is going to pick up the ball all the way from his own half, launch it back at Udogie, and we're going to have to track back and defend. What a turn from this man. He finds Sar. Beautiful block there, and the ball will go away for this corner. Oh my freaking god. 12 minutes in. I liked it better in the first, 12 minutes in the previous game, because I think it was like 2-1. I'd be more happy with this, but they're having a chance after chance as Castello clears and Saranic will run away with the ball. Let's see if we can do anything today, as Teklak will find someone in the box. He doesn't. Savio wins the header. Deans finds Teklak. I'm getting confused. I'm just thinking of Kulusevski. He's in my head. Deans finds some time on the ball. Show me that you are the 200 million pound player. Villagra, Pradanovic, lots of time on the ball. He's going to turn around. Someone needs to come help him here. Teklak does. Teklak finds Sar, and that will counter. And here is Kulusevski. But he's being dispossessed by Villagra. He is so good. He's finally learned how to defend as a deep-lying playmaker on defend. Castello Jr., can you be the missing link that we've had for, I guess, the second Champions League? I mean, can you be a missing link for our team when you win the Champions League? I don't know, but Pradanovic is going to run away. He has been the key player for us this year. Can you create something? He finds Lachlan Deans, who finds Vicario, who could have been a Partizan player last season, but he chose to extend his contract with Tottenham as this phase of play is continuing. But I can't believe Vicario is doing everything he can to stop us from winning. Lachlan Deans get a second chance. He doesn't. And this will be the time the ball goes away. Man, the fact that, again, we signed Ederson and we had a chance to sign Vicario, and we had a chance to sign Diogo Simon? What's the Portuguese keeper? I forgot. Diogo Costa. We could have had a chance to sign 3 quality keepers for free in one transfer window. That would have been insane. And unfortunately, this guy is still here, and he's on a good performance. I've said this game is not going to end with a 0-0 or a 1-1. And I feel like it's looking like it's going to go that way. Unless Tottenham do something creative. Because so far, I don't think we're doing anything creative here for now. Lachlan Dean's not having a good game. Barco's not having a good game. No one is either. As Christensen will run away from Serenic. I have no idea how he has the legs to do so. Kulusevski is on the right-hand side now. Like I said, he's floating, he's creating, he's doing all the crazy things. Finds the ball, a perfect ball to Bolaños, who will find... the crossbar. Kulusevski played the perfect through ball for Bolaños, and he just misses the target. That was a beautiful last-minute chance, and it shot up our XG, and unfortunately, it didn't do anything well. I need to start thinking about... I don't even know what the hell we're going to do. I'm going to increase the way we play. We need to play a bit faster. So far, our players are not playing good at all. Barco is having a bad game. He's being torn apart. So I'm going to drop him in a little bit, and I'm going to potentially think of dropping Sasa Serenic or Barco. I'm going to keep Sasa Serenic on because Barco is not doing good for me today. And I'm going to give a chance for Eric Martel to come and close down shop for a little bit in the midfield. Or should I play Yap instead? No, definitely I should play Martel because Yap is good from a creative point of view, but Martel isn't from an attacking point of view. Oh boy, we need to start thinking. Pordanovic is actually having a decent game, but he's not fit. We do have Enciso on the bench who's just come back from an injury, although he's quite fit, so it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe I should have played him instead. But yeah, we're not doing good at all. I want to see us do a little bit better. Teklak is on a 5-star roll ability, actually. I didn't realize he's going to be that good. Lachlan Deans isn't. Let's switch these two guys around because Lachlan Deans will know how to play here. And let's hope that the second half will be slightly better because so far, well, we're bad. I mean, getting a 0-0 result with this tactic is going to be probably... on no one's bingo card. I was going to say it's going to be embarrassing. I don't think it is that yet because Tottenham are a good side. But at the same time, we have cooked this tactic up so we could beat the big dogs. We beat AC Milan. We've beat... Did we beat City with this? No, we didn't. We used the other one, the old 4-2-4. So we're kind of back to it, I guess. And hopefully that will work. But our players have been learning how to play it. And unfortunately today they have disappeared. As a beautiful pass from Deans finds Teklak in space. If only he had a bit quicker pace, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna find some space. He turns his man, finds Pordanovic, who finds the back of the net. He's finds himself back from injury. He finds the back of the net. The young man himself, I was gonna say from our academy, he isn't. I think he's like from Čukarički, or maybe he's one of our own. I don't even remember this. Yeah, he's from Čukarički. Oh my God. He has come back. He has clutched this up. But what a beautiful pass from Deans to find Teklak, who is calm and composed. He could have crossed. He took his freaking time. Finds Pordanovic, who just hits it as hard as he can. The ball bounces off someone and it flies in the back of the net. And the worst thing is we are still playing for getting out of extra time. We're still going to be in extra time if the scores stay like this. Which, to be fair, I will take because I think we're good enough to beat them in extra time. But I would rather do it slightly easier as Vivieros will find a Teklak once again, who will slot the ball to Eric Martel. Unexpected player, the Giga Chad! Giga Chad, Eric Martel! What is it the kids do these days? Well, Martel does it all. I'm not that young, okay? I'm not that young anymore, but Giga Chad, Eric freaking Martel comes up clutch from defensive midfielder position, destroys Vicario, and he comes back when he's needed. Right, it's time for me to address some glaring issues. First of all, Deans is not having a good game, so I'm going to put on Enciso instead. Villagra isn't having a good game either, so I'm going to give, I guess, Monero a chance. I think he's a good player to play in this position. Pordanovic is tired. So I'm going to give Saldania some run around as well. Do I keep one more sub? I think the answer is yes, but I guess maybe Serenic is tired. So no, the answer is no. We're going to give a chance for Cesar Augusto to come in and secure the left back position because Serenic has not been playing well and he's also tired and we need legs. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I did not expect this. There was a highlight in the background. What has led to what? I click continue. I looked away and the game is like, oh bro, have fun. Here's a goal. Navarro finds some space, finds Oscar. No one comes up to mark him. Ball bounces everywhere and Navarro scores in the bottom left before I even make my subs. Oh my god, I was already celebrating. I was off on a plane to just chill out somewhere and unfortunately the answer is no. We need to encourage the boys. Hopefully they don't get tilted. But Teklak will put in another cross. The man's having a storming game. Can GigaChat help us? Castello launches the ball the wrong way. Gilson will find some time on the ball. There's plenty of players in the midfield, but Cesar Augusto will take it. Left foot, right foot is his strength. Yeah, he can use both feet, so I don't know why he didn't use it this time. Cesar Augusto will run down the left-hand side. He's not the fastest, but he's not the slowest. And an awful cross leads to a counterattack from Tottenham. Hopefully we can recover. The answer is no. They are on a breakaway. Bissouma scares me. He is so good in this game. Maybe he's good in real life. As Teklak will try to retain the ball. Saldania, the old man, is trying his best. It's not his level, but he is a fighter. He's not going to give up. Saldania is going to put in a cross. And Ciso is going to put in a header. And Saldania has created something out of nothing. The two wingers combine. I brought them off at halftime. I brought them off. I brought them on, not off. Oh my god, I brought them on just before this and they've clutched up. They've spoken to each other. They've celebrated their tactics. They've practiced their tactics. They've practiced their celebrations and they've brought us back to life. 6-5. I told you it's not going to be 0-0. I told you it's not going to be 1-1. I told you it might slow things down. And if they score again, it will be back to 6-6 and both teams need a new defense. But this is excitement. You want exciting Champions League games. And if you are a follower of any other teams, you will be watching these games on highlights because so much things are happening and not much defending is going on. Navarro, can you find Christensen? I mean, the slow man Christensen is on the ball way too many times as Mickey van de Ven summoned his inner Vincent Kompany. Don't shoot. More like, I'm going to hit the crossbar from 200 meters. We need to panic. We're going to go off attacking, go back to balanced, and I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like... What is... Thankfully, Shores is blind. Thankfully, Shores is blind. I would have passed it to the left. What is this game? Can you tell that I'm panicked? 5 minutes. 5 minutes added. Is there any more time? Is there any more subs that I can't waste time? No. We need to hang on. Oh no, I have summoned a highlight. Did I summon a highlight? Game. Don't do this. Vicario. Romero. Let me just double check it's not a extended highlight glitch. It isn't. Mickey van de Ven is gonna run down the left-hand side. Teklak is dying. But Gilson, the man, is there to help him out. Gilson, be careful. Martel, don't do anything stupid. Finds Bolaños, who finds Kulusevski, who finds Oscar. I swear to God, not like this. Savio, Navarro, not like this. Who the hell is this man? Who the hell is Federico Navarro? This is not an excellent move. No! Please. Please, I want to win. I beg you. This Tottenham team just doesn't die down. What are you thinking, Bolaños? Bolaños and Viveiros have been just playing for the other team. And Navarro scored and Ederson touched it and it just went out. Are we back to playing positive again? I don't think I have the depth to play more players at extra time. We are panicked. As you can see here, we're shouting. I'm telling players off because this was awful. I'm just going to scream at them. I mean, I feel bad for Teklak. He has been the best player on this team, but he has no legs remaining. The man is gassed. And I think with that out of the way, we need to play Augusto on the right and put Beas on the left. This is awful. The best player has to come off. And we're out of subs. I don't know what to do anymore, but this game will continue. We are going to go into extra time. We deserved all our 3 goals. I don't know if they've deserved all their 2. As Monero puts in a cross, Cesar Augusto does not get it. Bolaños, make up for your mistake. Bolaños makes up for his mistake. Bolaños is running. He's flipping everyone off. He doesn't care. He comes to me. He flips me off and I tell him, you know what? Fair enough. I deserve this. I critiqued you and you have come up clutch. Man, they're both Colombian, right? I'm not going crazy. Bolaños is from Colombia and Vivieros is from Colombia. Okay, so there must be something in the air where basically if you're a Colombian international and I tell you that you're shit, you start playing better. And Bolaños and Vivieros, you're really bad. You're both very, very bad. I would like to sell you in the next transfer window. Will that work? I mean, doesn't work for GigaChad. Although he doesn't lose the ball. Saldana, Vivieros, Bolaños, penalty shot? No. Vivieros, you're shit. Bolaños, you're shit. You're very bad. You're awful. You're terrible. You're so bad. You're the worst players. It works. I told you it works. You criticize your players. You tell them they're bad. And then both Bolaños and Vivieros come up clutch in extra time. 8-6 on aggregate. You guys just enjoy this game. Enjoy it while it lasts. Spaceman Ball is here to stay. And Critique Ball is here to stay. How does this happen? This game scripts itself. I swear to God, all I need to do is speak words and they come to life. Who else has been playing bad? I don't know at this rate. Ederson, you're playing like shit. Score a penalty, mate. I want you to score a penalty. Vivieros, though, if you're going to score another one, I will lose. I will lose it. I lost it. Vivieros. Criticize your players, guys, on camera, whatever, off camera. That is the tactic. This is the most overpowered thing. You just say that is the worst camera angle I've ever seen. First of all, by the way, we get to see him celebrate, but we don't get to see the goal. You tell your players they don't belong on this pitch and they will do this for you. Unbelievable. Out of nothing, Juan David Vivieros and Bolaños come up clutch and score 3 goals in extra time. This team is amazing. Can I do any more subs? Can I do any more subs? No, it's very red. Holy shit. I mean, it's very red. I mean, okay, I guess I can't do it. Time is going to trickle away and Tottenham have collapsed. Once again, I'm really sorry to my sister for having to deal with this, but we have beaten Tottenham. I knew it wasn't going to be a draw. I knew it was... Did they have an injury at the end? Yeah, it looks like they have. Who got injured? Mikey Moore got injured in the last minutes. Okay, so they played. Oh my God. Is that when we started scoring goals? No, okay, we scored 2 goals before and Mikey Moore just won it out. Okay, fair enough. What a dominant performance from the boys. It took us to extra time and halftime was 0-0. So in the previous game, if you missed the first 20 minutes, you missed most of the goals. Now, if you missed the whole of halftime, well, you didn't really miss anything. And to be fair, if you missed, like, you could also have some food after extra time, after halftime, and you wouldn't have missed that much. But not a bad performance. And Bolaños and Vivieros, man, I tip my hat to you. All I got to do is say that you guys are bad, and you just come up and score. And the most important thing that's come out of this is that Ederson realizes the importance of a top manager. And he says that I've praised the team and I've made things turn around. I mean, probably was my extra time talk that actually motivated them to win. But he says at halftime I said something. Can you guys remember what I said? Probably something useful. But yeah, we managed to beat Tottenham. And Postecoglou says we don't deserve anything. Apparently he doesn't view me as a friend. Well, that's kind of sad. He looks like a very nice, kind man. I want to be his friend. But yeah, what does this mean for us? Well, whenever the hell the draw is for the Champions League on the 22nd, I'm actually going to wait for it and do it with you guys on camera. So we can find out who we're playing next and make this episode unnecessarily longer, right? Don't go anywhere. Champions League draw incoming. All right, this episode has been going on for too long, but let's end it on a high. And by on a high, I mean let's end it on me drawing the hardest team available. Who is even available? I don't even know, and we haven't done this in a while, so maybe I've forgotten how things work. So we're going to start the draw. Available teams are Barcelona, United, Chelsea, PSG, Bayern, Partizan, obviously, Porto and Madrid. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough year, and we're 100% drawing, right? And you can quote me on this. We're playing Paris Saint-Germain. Ready? Barcelona is taking on... You know what? My quotes are done. Why am I playing the same teams? I have never played United. And to be fair, that's kind of it. So I would have even been happier to play Bayern because of last year's collapse against Tottenham. But we are taking on Barcelona. Oh boy, once again, now our revenge on them is going to be so freaking sweet. But let's see who else is available. Bayern versus Real Madrid. That's a good tie. Porto versus Chelsea. Chelsea's so lucky. Unbelievable. Paris Saint-Germain is taking on United. And that is that. Let's see what the other draws are. Can we do other draws or is that not going to work? We can. View draw. Let's start the next stage. So if we manage to beat Barcelona, we're going to play Bayern or Real Madrid. So there's no way in hell I'm ever going to play United because apparently the game hates me and I can only play the same teams I've ever played unless I meet United at the final. So, yeah, fun stuff indeed. When is that game? When are cool things happening? Well, we have lots of games in between now and then. I'm going to give you the time off. Enjoy your weekend, guys. And I'll see you back on Monday. We're playing Barcelona at Camp Nou. And there's going to be a Cervena Zvezda game where we're inevitably going to win the league. We're like a few games ahead of everyone, so it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to play Barcelona and then Barcelona. And we reached April. Look at this again. So many games. Okay, no. Now it's even worse. We're going to have to, surely there's going to be some clashes at some point. That's 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, and 3 days. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in like 13 days. That's a game every 2 days on average, 2.3 days on average. Well, thank God our squad is huge and has no injuries, right? Right, it doesn't. But, you know, we still have not that many top players. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. We're taking on Barcelona in the Champions League quarterfinal first leg, which is another good thing for us that we've managed to continue our trend on the up and up and up. But what this means is we are going to be playing a very tough side. And by the way, we managed to beat Vostovac 10-0 with 4 goals from Zdravkovic. This guy is cooking, and I hope you guys are going to cook yourself something nice over the weekend. Enjoy your time. Have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed 3 episodes this week. There's hopefully not going to be 2 episodes next week unless I do something crazy. But anyways, enjoy your time. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.